guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And if you hear slurping up in the background, oh, she just stopped. That was my dog drinking water. I got a new deck in the mail today, and I don't know what's going on with Amazon, but the last 3 times I've ordered from them, it's been weird. So the package I got today, there was 2 items in there. One looked like it had been a return. Not all the pieces were in it, and it was wrapped in like a plastic baggie with duct tape. And I'm like, really? It's supposed to be a brand new kit. And then I got a deck in the mail, and then a deck I ordered 2 weeks ago, I still have yet to get. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, it's weird. Actually, it was the beginning of this week. I ordered the other deck, and then I ordered this the next day, and it took them 4 days to get to me. It was literally like, they kept postponing everything, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on with the mail with you, Amazon lately. It's been weird. I usually get my stuff in a day and a half or 2 days max, and I'm waiting 4 and 5 and more days, and then the first deck I ordered, I haven't even got yet still, so that's weird. Anyway, no more blabbering on. I got a deck in the mail, and I want to show you guys. It is the Tree Keeper's Oracle written by Angie Sullins. As you know, I have several decks of hers. In fact, I think the last unboxing I did was the Love Who You Are Oracle. That's hers. Artwork by Stephanie Law, or Stephanie Puman Law, that did the Shadowscapes Tarot. And that's one of the reasons I'm like, I love her artwork. I love Angie Sullins' work. I love the poetry she does, and I'm hoping there's poetry in this one. It is just stunning, though. The artwork is stunning. And all I did was take the wrap off the back. I haven't opened it yet. Look at that. Look at that. It says Tree Keeper's Oracle Deck and Book Set. Long ago, before trees were used for their pulp and fiber to hold our stories in bound form, they were story protectors of a different kind. Ooh, I just got total goosebumps. As legend and druids can tell you, there are places on the planet where the veil between worlds is thin, and the trees were guardians of these sacred spaces. During that age, if one was lucky, one might encounter a door in the trunk of a tree, known as a Durawag, a portal between magical worlds. The contents of this oracle and guidebook were entrusted to me from a tree keeper in Lapland, who guarded one of the ancient groves in a reindeer forest. One evening, under a billowing curtain of aurora borealis, while night settled on the shoulders of a mountain like a sigh. That's gorgeous wording. Gorgeous wording. I'm going to read that again. The tree keeper gifted me her under a billowing curtain of aurora borealis, while night settled on the shoulders of a mountain like a sigh. Wow. The tree keeper gifted me her legacy book. This work is derived from that tomb. It includes 44 green gilt-edged cards, 108-page fully illustrated guidebook, and organza drawstring pouch. Let's get into this. And, of course, all of Angie Sullins' decks by, I did not even tell you who this was by, U.S. Games, is magnetic closure. I love it. Oh, it is stunning. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Other than the very first one I got, which was the Wisdom of Aviz, all of her Oracle decks have an organza back, and I usually keep them in that. Look at this. Stunning. It says, as legends and druids can tell you, there are places on the planet where the veil between worlds is thin, and the trees are guardians of these sacred spaces. Wow. I'm loving this. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Look at this. Oh my God. It's all green and beautiful. Beautiful. So let's set that aside. And I was gold edged. Did it say green edged? I thought it said green edged. It's gold. All of her decks are gold edged. But let's see if I can get this open without scratching it. I just need one little piece ripped, and then I can get it open. I think I got it. I may have it. I may have it. Yeah. Yeah, this deck is stunning, and I've been chomping at the bit, waiting for it to come out. And there were 2 other Angie Solens decks that I wanted. It's the same cardstock as all her other ones, too. And this one, I didn't even realize this was hers until the other day. And I'm like, oh, wow. So let me zoom in a little. And I'm going to look at the book first, because I want to know if there's poetry. The Durawag, that portal where dreams move across dimensions, is an element akin to love. It is the all-encompassing wisdom that encourages every soul to remember that there are other perspectives beyond the only immediate available on reality's surface. Sometimes a door is more than a door. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Yeah. It goes right into the cards. Let's get in the back here. I don't see any, like the wisdom was it the wisdom have a V's? Oh yeah, there's like poetry in between. Yeah, I love it. The Love Who You Are, I read all the poetry in it. Just crazy. And then it just shows about the author at the end, and about the artist, and a note from the author. And then throughout there's poetry on top of whatever she's written, which is awesome. And of course it's gold edged, which we knew that. Look at the foxes. It looks like it is reversible. So if you reverse it, it's the same, yeah. Interesting. I don't really care about reverse backs or fronts or whatever. But let's zoom in a little bit more, please. Oh, yeah. Number 1 is Keeper of Self-Love. Stunning. 2 is Keeper of Abundance. And you can tell just by kind of the wind blowing his stuff in the background that this is Stephanie Pumanlaw. Gorgeous. 3, Keeper of Wishes. I found that one quite beautiful, but also very dark. I don't know why. You see all the skeletons and stuff in the dirt. The ages going by. Keeper of Comfort, and that's a unicorn, number 4. Number 5 is Keeper of Time. 6, Keeper of Whimsy. There's so much in here. Number 7, Keeper of Balance. And I actually remember a card in the Shadowscapes Tarot that has that almost looks like a portal. And that to me is one of the first decks I got that was more like a astral projection kind of deck. And that's what I see here. I think they would pair amazing together. Number 8 is Keeper of Ease. Number 9, they're sticking a little bit. Not much, just a tad. Keeper of Trust, that is stunning. 10, Keeper of Shift. Look at the wind blowing her dress, and the butterflies, gorgeous. And the dragonflies, you know how I feel about dragonflies. 11 is Keeper of Surrender. This would be a great lead into a storytelling book or a story. Okay, these are completely stuck together. Okay, 11 or 12, Keeper of Inclusion, and I love that. And the crow. I actually saw a crow yesterday on the side of the road. I had to swerve to avoid hitting him. And then I realized he was picking something apart that was once alive too. And I was like, what is happening? Just very fitting because we've had very late October weather here lately. It's been very chilly and very dark and very rainy. And we don't usually have that this time of year. It's usually still sunny. So I found that interesting. 13, Keeper of Peace. 14, Keeper of Solitude. 15, Keeper of Nurture, and that's the cover of the box and the book. Gorgeous. Look at these little beings here. There's all these beings watching her. Interesting. It's almost like they're waiting for her to give birth, because she reminds me of the Empress. Interesting. There's a whole bunch of them down here. Their little faces. And maybe that's just me. I see faces in a lot of things. So that was 15 to 16. Keeper of Play. It's always important to remember to not be serious all the time. 17. Keeper of Journeys. And I do find there are some dark cards in here, so I do find it has a little bit of a balance. 18. Keeper of Stars. 19. Keeper of Sleep. And this is what disturbs me, because why is there a snake in here watching her sleep? Like, why? It's cartoony, I get it, but I don't like snakes. 20. Keeper of Alchemy. 21. Keeper of Fairy Tales. Dragon. 22. Keeper of Intuition. 23. Keeper of Truth. 24. Keeper of Flow. This deck is stunning. 25. Keeper of the Subconscious. That's gorgeous. They're floating. 26. That actually reminds me of a cartoon I saw recently where they're going into this other world. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's something world. 26. Keeper of Boundaries. Interesting. How big that thing is. And it looks like a creature from another planet somehow. Interesting. I do get another world vibe from this. 27. Keeper of Grace. 28. Keeper of Anger. It's a skeleton. 29. Keeper of Endings. It's like they're keeping all this record. Like, you know when you cut a tree open and you can see the rings to know how old it is? I feel that here. They're all keeping records, but they're all alive, keeping these records of time. 30. Keeper of Sanctuary. I love the coloring in this. 31. Keeper of Focus. All these keys. Feels like the Hierophant. Keeper of Creativity. Get over. They are a little sticky. 33. Was that 32? Yeah. 33. Keeper of the Wild. The Dragonfly. Gorgeous. Look at all the foxes. Fox? I don't know. 34. Keeper of Dance. I love it. All the fox dancing around. 35. Keeper of the Invisibles. Ooh, so this is like that. They're talking about that veil. Crossing that veil into the unknown. Keeper of Beginnings. Beautiful. And there's a Fae symbol down there. Keeper of Sharing. Number 37. I keep checking them because they keep trying to stick together, so I'm making sure I'm not missing one. 38. Keeper of the Game, and this reminds me of the Shadowscapes again. And look, she's playing a game with the tree of chess. Interesting. And I want to see if the book says anything about it, because I've noticed there's quite a bit of little symbols placed here and there, like the she symbol. 39. Keeper of Receiving. 40. Keeper of Innocence. Look at that stag. Beautiful. And look at her watching. And then whatever this is. There's two animals down there. Or two beings. There's part of the tree, it looks like. And then some jackrabbit looking thing. Ooh, 41. Keeper of Forgiveness. Ooh. Of course I'd be attracted to this one. Oh, there's just one card there. It feels super thick. 42. Keeper of Wonder. She's driving me nuts. She won't want to sit still. She loves the colder weather and staying inside. She hates it, but she's been out like 4 times in the last 20 minutes. So. 43, Keeper of Transformation. That's stunning. I love the butterflies. And then 44, Keeper of Follow Through. It's the last card. And look how beautiful. Look at the little monkey symbol. That's a symbol in the rock. That's interesting. And then a little fairy here with her. Gorgeous deck. There's a lot of beings, it appears to be, in the deck itself. And, oh, that was my bad. They are glossy. They are the exact same cardstock as all Angie Sullen's other decks. I love nature decks, and it doesn't want to ruffle shuffle well. Maybe just because it feels very glossy, much glossier than they normally are. And because they were sticking together, I think it's, there it goes. See, it was trying to stick together again, but I got it there. It's starting to go now. So let's pull a card and see what the book says real quick before I run out of time here. What do you have to say to me? Tree Keeper's Oracle. Oh, wow. One just slid off. And it's the Keeper of Comfort. See, there's beings all over this tree, it looks like to me. There's something standing here, and then something standing here, and then something here, watching them. Interesting. I know another deck I might need to pair this with and check it out. Just because it gives me very otherworldly vibes. So we'll see. So what the book says for Keeper of Comfort. Seek the comfort of a shade tree. Let me zoom in a little. The companionship of an animal. The soothing of a favorite blanket. Fragrance, flower, or book. This is a time for snuggling. Snuggle up to the earth, to the kindness of nature, to the generosity of story. But snuggle regardless. The tree keepers knew what our society has forgotten, the value of self-soothing. Many of our illnesses are caused by stress that can be alleviated with proper self-care and the comfort of a regulated nervous system. Be the one who remembers. Honor the old ways and be kind to yourself right now. And if that is not fitting, I don't even know what to tell you. That it fits exactly what I'm going through right now perfectly. So this deck obviously already knows me quite well. But that is my newest deck. That is the Tree Keeper's Oracle. Let me zoom back out a little. Tree Keeper's Oracle by Angie Sullens and artwork by Stephanie Puman-Law. That is amazing. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night. Bye.